Okay, so these are the 4 seasons of the year. Okay, just like the months and just like the days, we don't capitalize it. All right, and it gives you pictures, so hopefully it helps. You do need to know them. Invierno, there is a snowman. Okay, so that is winter. Primavera, it's raining a lot, just like today and yesterday and the day before and tomorrow. What is primavera when the flowers are coming out? Spring. Okay. Verano, it is sunny and hot. What would verano be? Summer. And then otoño, where the leaves are yellow and falling off the tree. Fall or autumn. Okay, yeah, otoño literally means autumn, but if you write fall, that's fine, because that's how we call it in the United States. Okay, and once again, if you notice, all of them are masculine except for spring. Spring is the only feminine one. Okay, so those are las estaciones, those are the seasons, and yes, you do need to know them. So invierno, primavera, verano, otoño. Okay, one of the exercises is tell when your birthday is, but the 3 of us are all otoño, so that one went quickly. Yeah, you 2 are October, I'm November. That's fall. All right. Yeah, so el otoño. Okay. Now, the next group, el tiempo. Okay. Tiempo does mean time, but tiempo also means weather. Okay. So expressions for the weather. So I'm glad we kind of have some weather today. All right, to point out. En español, all weather terminology uses the verb hacer. Okay? If you think back like 2 or 3 lessons, because you do need to know this, what does hacer mean? To do or to make. You're not doing and you're not making anything. It's just the word we use when we talk about weather. Okay? And we only use that form, hacer. All right? So, the first one, hace buen tiempo. Hace buen tiempo just means it's nice, okay? So I can look outside today and say, and add the word no hace buen tiempo, all right? It is not nice weather today, all right? In fact, this isn't part of the vocab, but it's a good thing to know. What would hace mal tiempo be? Bad weather, yeah. It sucks. It's crappy weather. All right? Hace mal tiempo. Okay? Hace fresco just means it's chilly. Okay? So some might say that today, hace fresco, it's chilly. It's in the 50s. All right? So yeah. Okay? Hace calor, it's hot. I would not say hace calor quite yet, but come back in Julio, maybe. And yeah, hace calor. Okay? Hace sol. Hace sol means it's sunny. We'll add the word no. No hace sol. It is not sunny today. Hace frío. Hace frío means it is cold. All right? Now, I have my other jacket there along with my hoodie. So to me, hace frío, it's a little cold. All right. Elise just has a sweater on, so for her, hace fresco. You just have a hoodie, so you're probably hace fresco too. You're probably not that cold. It's cool out, like it's a little chilly, but not cold, not like Santos. And then finally, this is happening today. Like I'm looking at the tree just to double check, but yeah, I felt it coming in. Hace viento. Hace viento means it's windy. Okay. Now, like a day like today where it's chilly / cold, it's windy, it's cloudy, there's a little bit of rain, and you don't want to say all of that. I mean, you could just say hace mal tiempo. All right, it's bad out. All right, the weather's bad. By the same token, if it was sunny, if it was like 75 degrees, if there was just a little bit of a breeze, and you don't want to say all of that, you could just say hace buen tiempo. It's really nice today. All right, it's nice out. Okay, now, when it comes to precipitation, okay, precipitation. All right, first off, Llover means to rain. Okay? And then nevar means to snow. All right? So llover to rain, nevar to snow. If you want to say that it is raining, okay, all you have to say is llueve. Okay? If I ask you, ¿qué tiempo hace? What's the weather like? Oh, llueve. It's raining. Now, please be aware that a native speaker would probably not say it that way, but they will understand it. This is just a much easier way for you as Spanish learners. A native speaker would actually say, está lloviendo. Okay? So if you were to ask someone and they said, está lloviendo, that means it's raining. And this is, like I said, what typically is used. Okay? Llueve is just easier for you as Spanish learners, and people will understand. Okay? It's the same thing with snow. Nieva means it's snowing. Okay? It's not snowing today, thank goodness. But if it was like 3 weeks ago, nieva, it's snowing. But it's the same thing. Be aware that most native speakers would never say it that way. They understand it, but they wouldn't say it that way. They would say, está nevando. Okay? It is snowing. Okay? And so if you ask someone, you know, ¿qué tiempo hace? What's the weather like? And they're like, oh, está nevando. Oh, Santos never taught us that. No, that's how a native speaker would say it. Okay? Now, the noun. You put a little N there. Okay? La lluvia means the rain. Okay? The droplets of water that are falling. Okay? When would you use that word? Well, for example, and this is combining everything from this chapter, and this is true. What does no me gusta la lluvia mean? I don't like the rain. I really don't. No me gusta la lluvia. All right, must be the California in me. All right, no me gusta la lluvia. Okay? The noun for snow is la nieve. Okay? So la nieve are the white flakes that fall, or once it hits the ground and it collects in giant things, or you know, your snowplow like pushes it off to the side. That's la nieve, the snow. And yes, I know I'm weird because I'm totally the opposite. I know Elise probably thinks I'm crazy, but having grown up somewhere where it never snowed, me gusta la nieve. Okay? What is me gusta la nieve? I like the snow. Yeah, there's no no there. I actually do like the snow. Me gusta la nieve. Okay? Once again, I still like, you know, especially when it's that fluffy kind that sticks to the trees. Elise is like, okay, that one's pretty. But, you know, everything else, all right? Elise hates the rest of it. But Señor Santos, me gusta la nieve. Okay? Which people think I'm weird because it's like, so you don't like the rain? I'm like, no. Everything's wet and muddy and gross, and it's just like, you know, and like today it's not even really raining, it's just wet. And there's just drizzle falling. So no me gusta la lluvia, pero me gusta la nieve. Okay? Now, when it comes to these, okay, llover, to rain, or nevar, to snow, combining it with the other thing we've learned in this chapter, what is va a llover hoy? Go back to the verb ir. it's going to rain. Hoy means today. So it's going to rain today. I can't say va a llover because it is. Va a llover mañana. All right, it's going to rain tomorrow. Okay, so remember when you're talking about the future, all right, like what weather's happening later, all right, we do use ir. It's going to, and then you're not changing the verb into anything. So va a llover. All right, and I'm pretty sure I've looked at a forecast, and apparently I think we're done for the year. I ran out of room. Lo siento. No va a nevar mañana. What's that saying? It's not gonna snow tomorrow. Or it's not going to snow tomorrow. No va a nevar mañana. Okay? One last thing. Okay? And it's the very last one. Okay? To say that it's clear, está despejado. So on a day like today, we could say, no, está despejado, it's not clear. Or, if you look at the next one, okay, está nublado, okay? Está nublado means it is cloudy, all right? So,